There he actually is more truth than you can handle. So what did the Negroes do? Today is the day, Sunday. How did they show their owner up? Bob McNair, the Houston Texans owner. How did the Inmates show the owner of the prison complex how they were going to operate, how they was going to move? What did the Negroes do on this faithful Sunday? Did they boycott? Did the boycott happen today? Did Negroes walk out? Drum roll, please. Doom, 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 doom. Hell nah, the Negroes didn't do nothing like that. They took a knee, a majority of the team, together, all arms crossing each other, like we stand together in unity. They took the knee and they played the fucking game. I mean, of course they played the game, right? So, that moment, that would have been one of the greatest moments in sports history, would have been as iconic as the fist in the Olympics in 67? Maybe 68, whatever, but you know the iconic moment it was. You had the Negroes that had the power to just turn this whole protest inside out by just saying, you know what, today, boss, I'm calling in sick. Since you decided to speak on how we, the inmates, need to just go ahead and stand for the flag and for the national anthem, and you refer to us as inmates, not as men, not as black men, because a lot of that's more directed to the black men. I know there's some white players on Houston, but you know they got that white privilege, so this shit's really not affected them like that. They're going to hold it down with some of their brothers on the team, you know, but it's a direct situation that deals with black folk directly. Instead of the Negroes just holding it down, what do the Negroes do? They play the game. Typical. Nothing to see here. They don't get it. I don't think we'll ever get it until we realize that the only way to slap these cats in their face is by literally showing them what economic power looks like, and that is by shutting down your prison system for maybe a few games. It's so ironic that when they have disputes over money, Negroes won't show up. The whole game, the whole league gets stopped. But I guess that you can disrespect people, call them out their names, basically tell them you're going to do what I say, and that you're boys and we the masters and you just cattle. I guess that's okay to do in America, and folks are just going to just go out there and play the game, and they're going to play their ass off. Trust me. The Texans going to play their ass off. So yeah, Bob McNair, he escaped the avalanche, because in reality, what he could have faced in a whole team walking out, that's a lot worse than some Negroes kneeling during a national anthem and some flag bullshit. I mean, the shit that could have happened today would have been catastrophic, and it would have actually spoke volumes for those men. But to me, what just happened was just bullshit. It was just another laughable moment. It's not progress. It's backward progress, if you ask me, because these owners are basically telling you how they feel, and the reaction to these Negroes is like they're still allowing them to get away with it. Shut them down. In order for us to gain true momentum, there's going to have to be sacrifices on all sides, man. But some dumbass apology for some shit that he wanted to say, for some shit that these owners feel and they think Now y'all kneel as if, you know, so what happens next game? You don't kneel? I don't. Where are we going with this? The only way you set precedents is by saying we're not playing. We're not playing. We're not going to play. That's how this shit really hits these motherfuckers in the face. By shutting down their game. Making them see without the inmates, you can't have a prison. The prison gets shut down. What else? I don't know how many more opportunities Negroes is going to get to be able to do something so powerful. I mean, the LA Clippers had the opportunity with Donald Sterling. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys had the opportunity with Jerry Jones, and here comes the Texans had the opportunity with Bob McNair. I mean, what do they have to do? What do they have to say? I'm confused by y'all. Like, really? Y'all can't just say, man, I ain't finna come. I ain't finna show up. Nah, we ain't doing this. Y'all don't got enough money in the bank to make a stand and to say, man, you know what? At the end of the day, you're still playing for the owner. You're not playing for me. You're not playing for your family. You're playing for the owner and for your own self. You're not playing for me. Because I'd have told them Negroes, if you ask me, what should I do? Don't play. Don't show up. Show up and don't come out that locker. Make them really feel like, yeah, it's good. It's good. But there got to be some kind of way that we really show these white supremacists that we really mean business, man. You got this White Lives Matters movement now trying to push. You got these white nationalists are pushing heavy. I mean, come on. The Klan is out. These white folks is getting too much leeway. And a lot of these motherfuckers do it because they're not properly challenged. And I'm not talking about Negroes need to show up at these fucking white rallies, because that shit is just counterproductive. Going to these Trump rallies, that's counterproductive. In my eye, is economically punch them in the face. But we can't. Because cats ain't willing to make the sacrifice. Yeah, you know, October 31st is right around the corner, and I'm sure this weekend, majority Negroes, because I've watched it on my timeline, they went Halloween partying, trick-or-treating like they was young kids. A majority of the Negroes who sitting there talking that shit about boycotting and doing up, they at masquerade parties, they're at Halloween fest, they're trick-or-treating with their kids and dressing up with their significant other in Halloween costumes and outfits. I mean, come on now. If we're gonna be taken serious, we gotta shut down all that shit. Ain't no time for play. We gotta mean business. But y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm not into none of this shit. I don't care about any of these dumb holidays that are coming up. Celebrate your life like it's a holiday every day. Not because there's 3 months that come back to back to back that folks say, hey, white supremacy say you need to come over here and celebrate. Not only celebrate, you need to spend with us. We asking for the Texans to sit their asses out of games, but we ain't ready to shut down certain European ideologies like a Halloween and not participate in that. So we contradicting ourselves, folks. If we want to be real, how we shut them down? Economics, baby. Economics. You got to say, we are not going to play the game and mean that. Mean it by showing, kneeling and all that other shit that we already know. They're already pissed off about that. But not showing up, not playing the game would have been the best thing to happen today. That would have been the greatest source of revenge. But, you know, what do you expect from Negroes that have been programmed? What do you expect from the prisoners? Right? What do you expect from the prisoners? You know what I'm saying? We don't expect nothing more from the prisoners, right? So, the Texans did exactly what we thought they were going to do. They showed up, they kneeled, and they what? I guess made a statement. I guess. The only statement that can be made at this particular time now is no more kneeling, no more talking. We have to start shutting down some of these games. And these players got to stop playing. Because the folks are still going to watch. But the folks won't watch if there's nobody to watch play. You get what I'm saying? Because we can ask people to boycott. I don't even know, is that NFL boycott thing still going on? Because I see more folks watching it, reporting it. It's on my timeline every day on whatever social media account that I have. So I don't think we're doing great on that. Folks stay woke, but sleepwalking, I guess, while they woke. I don't know. But disappointment. But you can't expect disappointment when you already realize what's going to actually happen. And they did exactly what most of us thought they were going to do. We'll kneel, and then we'll play football. Because we are the inmates, and this is just a game. More truth than you can handle.